Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm.
Hey everybody! Alex just ran out to run a few errands, so I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to film my 2024 goals video. A couple months ago, I sat down and I decided I needed to look at my processes for just about everything. So everything from my writing schedule to how I track things. So I developed planner pages in addition to the planner I use. So they slip in, there's a page per month, there's a page for tracking monthly expenses, there's a page for yearly expenses, and it also includes a more detailed goal setting page. So I'm super excited to be using this. This is something that is definitely catered to me because it includes the social media platforms that I'm on, things like Patreon. And speaking of Patreon, I am going to be sharing the actual hard copy version of all of these planner pages with Patreon. So go check them out if you are not a Patreon member. Now, let's get into the actual goals because I've learned a lot the last few years. 2023 was by far my worst year in a while. I had a lot of personal things going on, a lot of personal challenges. My job changed a little bit in that, I had to take on a lot more at work and I was not prepared to do so. And things just kind of exploded and suddenly I was doing way too many things. So I had to slow down. So 2023 was a little bit of a bust, and I've learned from that how to set goals that not only fit me better, but are healthy goals that are not overboard. There are things that are very achievable, but still challenge me and provide space for the growth that I am looking for and that I would really like to have personally, not necessarily the goals that I feel like I should have as an author because of what other people are doing, goals that I want for my own author platform and my future. So I'm being much more intentional. So let's get into our first goal. This year, I want 700 followers on Instagram. Last year, I set the goal at 600, and at first I thought that I did not at all accomplish that goal. And while I was in the middle of recording the review video for 2023, I realized I'm actually really close to that. I am almost at the 600 mark. And so I decided, why not push just a little bit further because I got so close, and I'm gonna shoot for 700. I have recently, in the last few months, figured out a posting schedule that works for me. And also, when I took my break in December, I sat down and I started looking at how I can better automate and plan ahead. And so I am actually ahead of schedule by about a month now. And I am super excited that I'm able to use the Meta Business Suite to work for me. So I think that this is going to be much more achievable. I really think that all of my marketing, social media wise, is going to be a lot better put together. So I think this year, 700 Instagram followers can be done. Number 2, I would like 3,000 followers on TikTok. I am almost at 2,000 followers on TikTok, which was my 2023 goal. I came up a little bit short of that, but again, I am going to shift some things on my social media platforms to be a little bit more personal and authentic, because especially on TikTok, that tends to do a little better. When I show my face on camera, when I give like a really small update, doesn't even have to be anything super important, that tends to do a lot better. I also really enjoy YouTube and video in general, and so I am excited to do more of that, and that includes things like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Number 3 is a repeat goal of 500 subscribers on YouTube. I definitely did not hit this goal in 2023. I'm close-ish to 300 subscribers right now, but I have decided, as I took time off in December this year and took a look at the things that are important to me, what I enjoy about what I do as an author and my life online, and I really, really enjoy filming videos. I love the YouTube space. I am seeing a much more steady growth here on YouTube, especially now that I have done more with YouTube Shorts. I really enjoy that kind of creativity. So my plan going into 2024 is to put more focus in my YouTube channel than I am on my social media accounts. So that is why TikTok is still going to be a pretty predominant platform for me, because it is video based. And what I do on TikTok can also be used on YouTube Shorts. But my plan is to prioritize that Wednesday upload. And I'm going to schedule a lot of that out a month in advance. That way I can for sure hit those extra uploads, because I really do like doing a little bit more formal video like this on Wednesdays in between all of the vlog content, because I think it's more fun for me. It's a different kind of video. I really enjoy it. So I am excited to reinstate my goal of 500 subscribers on YouTube. I would like 10 Patreon members in 2024. Currently, I do not have that. I have three. I think I have 3 of you guys. I am revamping my Patreon account in 2024. I am hoping to post 2 times a month. I'm moving my monthly recaps over to Patreon rather than here on YouTube, because those videos just don't perform as well here. And they're just, I don't think it fits in a video form. So I'm going to type it out. It'll include updates on all of these goals I'm setting every single month. So that is where that will be. And I'm also going back to doing a monthly short story every single month. And I probably will have a little bit of content in between those things as I get updates and stuff, because my Patreon members always get announcements before everybody else. So that is my goal for Patreon, is to have 10 of you guys. So if you're not subscribed right now, go check it out in the link below. I am setting myself a goal to push out 1 newsletter a month. I do this most months already, so it is not really anything new, but it is something that I don't think I prioritize enough, is pushing that out. And the reason I don't get it out in a timely manner, or in the last few months I don't get it out at all, is because I'm not setting aside that time to plan ahead for things like YouTube. And so I put that YouTube schedule in my monthly newsletter. So without that, I haven't been able to push out my schedule for the month in a great, quick enough. And so sometimes it doesn't get out. So I'm making that a goal, because I want to be intentional about all of those things and try my best to plan ahead. So 1 newsletter a month it is. This one ties into Patreon. I want to post 1 short story a month to Patreon. These are Patreon exclusive short stories. I have already planned out the first couple of months. And of course, I have a lot of different things I could put there, because I also would like to put the winter romance series, the early drafts, on Patreon as well. So there's likely to be a lot more content than just 1 short story a month. But that is the goal, is to at least have 1 short story to Patreon every month in 2024. I want to publish 3 books again in 2024. Those 3 books I already have scheduled out. This is the first year I am releasing the titles of my yearly releases a whole year in advance. So I am planning to publish the vampire romance in the spring. In the summertime, early fall-ish, I am publishing the dragon book. And then the next winter romance book that follows Margot, the middle Sinclair sister, comes out in December. So those are the 3 books I am planning on publishing in 2024. I want to work out at least twice a week. This is a running goal mostly. I want to run twice a week, but work out in any kind of form. So if I just go on a really nice walk, I'm counting that as a workout for the week. This year has been really difficult in a lot of ways. And for me, one way that I manage a lot of my mental health struggle, my anxiety, is by taking time to work out. It is good for my body, it's good for my mind, and I have not worked out in several months because I am pressed for time. Honestly, what it really comes down to is I'm not prioritizing things that are important to me. I'm prioritizing things that I feel like I have to, And I had to come to the realization very recently that I don't have to do a lot of things. I really don't. I don't have to do a lot of things. I can choose not to. And that is what I am doing in 2024. I am making choices that serve me. And that feels very, very empowering just to say, and I cannot wait to put some of that in place. So 2024, I keep saying it's going to be a new era because there's going to be a lot of change for me in 2024. I cannot wait to take you guys along with me. So I am hoping to work out twice a week. I'm not setting a super specific goal. In the past, I used to set a running goal, like run a half marathon this year again, or run a marathon. One year I did that goal. And what I need to do is I need to prioritize running simply for the sake of feeling better. So that is what I am doing with that goal in 2024. I want to start freelance editing. I have gone back and forth with myself a little bit on this goal because, again, I don't want to do too much, and I'm a little worried that this will be a little too much, but I want to do more of this. I want to do more writing. I want to do more creating. I want to be in the book space as much as I possibly can. And I really do enjoy reading other people's works and collaborating on that. So I want to start freelance editing. So I am on Fiverr right now, and my prices are set really low as far as the industry standard, just to get my foot in the door. So if you're interested and you need somebody specifically for developmental editing, but I do a little bit of like grammar and copy edit work along the way, just because I cannot not comment on something if I see it. But if you need like that early editing phase, I'm at a reasonable price right now on Fiverr. Go check me out there. I would love to work with you because that is one of my goals in 2024 is to start freelance editing. So if I had even one client, that would check that goal. Finn just joined me in the room for the very last one, so hopefully it won't get loud. My final goal of 2024 is to learn Photoshop and create my own book cover. This is a goal I am crazy excited about. I have already enrolled in an online course to learn this, and the reason why is because one of my largest expenses, aside from editing, is cover design. And I love looking at covers. I love to create my own just for funsies on Canva, just to play. I'm not actually doing my covers on Canva, but I decided when I saw Bethany Atazada here on YouTube do that, I enrolled in the same course that she did with Mandy Lynn, who's also on YouTube. So I have enrolled in her course for all three of them actually, and I am hopefully going to be learning how to create my own book cover, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it early enough in the year that I'll be able to do the book covers for this calendar year. I want to do the vampire romance first. So I'm hoping I can do that. It'll take a lot off my publishing expenses and I'll be able to pocket a lot more in my account for business purposes. I am really excited about that opportunity to make the most of my expenses. In 2023, I did kind of like a lot of experiences. I did a lot of experiments to see where my money was going and what it was worth. And I am continuing some of those into 2024. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Let's pause so we can go potty real quick. All right, potty break. Check. So I'm hoping to learn how to design my own covers so that I can keep some of that money in my account and use it for other author-related things. So that is the reason why I'm learning to do that. I am probably the most excited about that goal out of all of my goals for 2024. So that's pretty much it. Those are my 2024 goals. And I am super excited. I'm looking forward to 2024. Like I said, this is a new era for me. I'm turning 30 this year. I am moving into some new ventures like the cover design stuff. My job is gonna look a little different in 2024 also, like my roles and responsibilities and such. And I'm just really excited to tackle it and see what this year has in store for me and the ways that I can grow as a person and an author. I'm just so excited. So let me know in the comments below what kind of goals you have for yourself in 2024. I would love to hear them. And check out my social media accounts in the description box below. There's also a link there where you can get a discount on your own hydro jug, which is that gigantic jug I always have carrying around with me. And follow me everywhere so you can see my year as I accomplish all of these things, hopefully. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
You, oh my